We're at the 2024 Orange County Auto Show. Behind me is a very beautiful vehicle, the Porsche Macan Electric. Let's have a chat with John Sackrison about the show.
We're celebrating our 60th anniversary, but instead of kind of looking back at the history and all that, we've decided to transform the show. And what we've done is we're going to make it more test drive and ride and drive experiences for our guests, which is really what everyone really wants, is a true experience with the vehicle. So we'll have 19 brands that will be hosting some sort of test drive experience for the consumers.
Right, and we've talked about this in the past. It's a mix of dealer and manufacturers?
It is. It's a mix of dealers and manufacturers, and the consumers will have the ability to experience not just the 19 brands on the ride and drive, but there's actually 30 brands that will be here. Orange County sells more new vehicles in 24 states and more EVs than 47 states. That's pretty crazy.
So what is the transition? Has it slowed down or hit the brakes a bit?
You know, I think we've seen it plateau. But we've not seen it drop off. And so I think consumers are still interested in adopting EVs or exploring EVs. That's one of the great things about the show, is the ability to do that right here at the show, both either through a street drive or on our performance test track. The hybrids have become extremely popular. We've seen a tremendous amount of growth in that sector of the automotive market.
All right, so what do you expect here? I know we can't talk about attendance, but it's a popular show.
Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to have a fantastic show. There's something for everybody to do here. Kids get in for free. We got a lot of family fun, so I think we're going to have a great crowd here this weekend.
All right, what are the highlighted vehicles? We're standing next to a $133,000 Corvette.
Well, that's a very cool car. And I believe that's the E-Ray, yeah, which is a hybrid, but it's a performance hybrid. I think, you know, with 30 different brands, there's going to be a standout for everybody. But one of the standouts for me is the BAC, and I don't know if you've seen that yet or not. I would encourage you to look at it. That is an incredible car. It's like nothing we've ever had on the show floor before. It looks like a Formula One car, and BAC stands for British Automotive Company. Very, very cool car. Along with, we've got some great exotics. We've got some ultra-luxury vehicles from Bentley. So there's a lot of cool cars. But I think one of the standouts, too, is going to be the ability to do the 19 test drives. But some of them are like Land Rovers and Lexuses and you Lucid. You got some great brands and very diverse brands. I would say VinFast is new to the show. Lucid is new to the show. There's some others that have just come back, but those are probably 3 brands that have never been at the show before.
Orange County, is our auto sales up?
Auto sales are on about on par from last year. You know, I think when we get into this time before an election, things tend to slow down a little bit. And, you know, even though interest rates have fallen a little bit, I think people, you know, sometimes hold off a little bit. But it's a great time to buy the car, because the incentives are coming back significantly for the consumers, as well as interest rates dropping. And the Orange County Auto Show is a perfect place to come pick out your new car, because you've got hundreds of cars to look at and figure out which one's right for you. And consumers have a tremendous amount of questions. You know, while we all talk about EVs and plug-in hybrids and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, for most consumers, you know, there's a lot to learn there. It used to be, which brand do I want? Or do I want an SUV or do I want a sedan? Now it's like, okay, do I want an SUV or sedan, or what powertrain works best for me? And it's going to be different for everybody. So that's what's great about the show, is you can come down and talk to the experts from all the manufacturers, learn more about the vehicles, and figure out what's right for you.
Finally, last year you gave us great percentages. So how many of the sales, say, in Orange County are EV versus, say, traditional ICE?
I think for pure EV, we're at about 28%. And that's one of the highest in the nation. But that matches up with, we sell more EVs than 47 states. They're very popular in this area. We have the infrastructure here to help support charging them. So they've done very well here.
At the 2024 Orange County Auto Show, behind me is the Cadillac Escalade, brand new among many vehicles you can see here at the show.